Hello, my amazing YouTube. My client wanted something that will cover the entire top of her head. So we decided to go with a lemonade braid style this go around. She came to me a couple months ago and got a braid style updo, and it was amazing and it came out beautifully. Here it is right here in the lower corner. It came out really nice, as you can see. I and she decided to do a lemonade braid style, something a little different than the last braid style, even though she said it lasted a pretty long time. She wanted lemonade braid styles this go around. So I decided to do a small braid, medium braid, lemonade braid style. And she loved it, of course. Now during this braid style, I challenged myself greatly because I know that with a regular full head of hair, it's easier to just part and braid. But with this, there is no hair to part. So I had to use my imagination, to use my mind, and come up with a way to make sure her braids was really closed and make sure there was no gaps. So in between braids, I also put braids. You know, in between her braids, I put other braids. I'm gonna put it like that. And so I'm gonna put another video up soon, and it's gonna be explaining what the braids are called that I put in between her braids, her regular French braids. And the angling of the braid style that I had to do was different too, as opposed to doing somebody with a whole head full of hair. I literally had to braid the braids going in a curvature way, which I probably wouldn't have used this method and this technique, but this definitely suited this type of braid style 100%. She had no complaints. I kept asking her, was it tight? She said, no, it was not tight. You know, I gotta ask my clients, how does it feel? Does it feel tight? Does it itch? You know, I ask my clients, I have to ask my clients while I'm doing their hair, how is it feeling? So when I got up here to the top, because it's in the front part of her head, I don't like anything to pull, and because I know braids are connecting, and the further you go up, the more it could get tight, possibly. But I don't use thread. Sometimes I use thread after the fact, but during the hairstyle, unless I really have to use thread and I don't have a choice. But I asked her to hold different places because I want to make sure that her hair is not pulling. It's important that my clients leave with a whole head. Leave with their hair in one place, not pulling and not being tight, because that feeling is not comfortable. So in the front, I asked her to hold almost every braid because I just needed her to hold it so I could feel secure in knowing that her hair is not pulling, and knowing that when she walk away from me, she's comfortable. And when she wrap her hair up at night, she's comfortable. That is important to me. So this type of alopecia, androgenic alopecia to be more specific, happens over time, and it starts right in the top of the head, and it's also referred to as female pattern baldness, and in a man it's called male pattern baldness. So at the end of this braid style, I didn't show this part, but at the end of this braid style, I did take a few pieces of thread. I use a threading method to secure the braid style even more, so that it doesn't, even over time, when it does loosen, it doesn't come apart. Because after us as women take showers and baths, and we love to take our showers and our baths, and we sweat, and we can't help that we sweat. Some of us even sweat during our sleeping moments, like especially menopause moments, because a lot of older women is experiencing menopause, and those are the times when we just sweat like crazy, really for no reason. We could just sit in one spot and have a hot flash and start sweating. So at the end of this braid style, where she's holding her finger at, which is on 2 braids, I put thread there, a couple pieces of thread there, so it could be more tack, more secure. And ultimately, she loved her braid style, and that is most important to me, as you guys know. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. I always say positive things. I want you guys to stay positive at a time like this, the most challenging time. It seemed like evolution is a little different, and things is happening different in everybody's life. I just want you guys to stay abreast and know that all that you do and everything that you are and everything that you're growing to be is meant to be. Love you, love yourself, enjoy your time you have, because it's not promised. And I love you guys. You guys have an amazing day and night. Whenever you see this video, know that I love you. Mwah.